2.
Welcome back, friends, to episode 4 of the FA show. As always, I'm Clark, my daughter Jay, my good friend El Boogie, Congo the producer behind the screen, as always. Getting into the normal flow here, drinks. I am drinking what looks like Hershey syrup, but it's not. It is a Pike Extra Stout, I think it's called. Yeah, it's from...
good with Hershey syrup.
Yeah, well, it would be good too. It's from the Seattle Brewing Company, Pike Brewing Company up in Seattle. It's Extra Stout. It's, like you said, you can't see through it. It's pretty thick, but I like it. It's pretty good. I've had it before. El Boogie, over there.
Yeah, I got me a Stone Smoked Porter out of apparently San Diego.
You know I'm a big fan of Stone.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Didn't you go to their brewery not too long ago? I think you went on vacation.
No, they have a bistro down there where they serve all their beer. It was awesome. I loved
Yeah,
it.
with me.
Yeah, you were there.
No way.
I was there.
Family trip.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Yeah, it's a nice little pint. It's only 5.9%, which is a little disappointing, but it's got a good flavor.
Sometimes the flavor, yeah.
I'm excited about these smoky beers, though. I'm liking them.
This is only 7, but still, it's got a good taste.
Only 7.
Sis, what do you got over there?
Okay, so
Hey.
I can reach it. Okay, I got a Gatorade.
That's actually not a
it's
Gatorade.
Powerade.
Horrible.
I don't even know what
Horrible.
you're drinking this time.
There's a difference.
You've had
between-
way too much.
Hey, you had to look at the bottle. You had to go, oh, well,
Hey, there's a difference between Power and Gator.
I don't like
Remember that. They're both AIDS, but
I mean,
Power and
I like
Gator.
Powerade.
Okay. Congo the producer, ladies and gentlemen, what are you drinking back there?
Strong Mountain Dew.
Why Mountain Dew? The whole trend of this show is us drinking beer and the kid drinking juice of some sort.
I had a very long weekend with copious amounts of alcohol that I'm taking a 2-week break off of beer or anything like of that sort.
Right.
Bad enough, ladies and gentlemen, he has to take 2 weeks off. So I tip my hat to you. I bet you don't make 2 weeks. Anyway,
We got a bet?
wait, what are we gonna throw on it?
I'll throw $5 down.
I mean, I don't get out of bed any earlier or any less than $10.
We'll do 10.
$10.
Boom.
There, shake, good to go. Anyway, hey, the Super Bowl is this weekend, as everybody knows.
What?
I almost hate to even talk about it because it was the worst play call I've ever seen.
Yeah, but it was a
Yeah,
glorious
they
game.
should-
It was a
they
glorious
should have
game.
passed Marshawn.
No, they should have handed it to Marshawn.
Well, whatever. I didn't watch.
It was like El Boogie said. It was a great game.
No.
Anyway.
No, the people at school were like, "Oh, they should have gave it to Marshawn Lynch." I was like, "Okay, I'm
Jay, you're whispering.
Why are you
need to
whispering?
be
I'm
talking
right
to
I'm
the
sorry.
camera. So yeah, you're right. It was a great game.
Oh.
Close scores the whole way. Yada yada yada. But it's just the worst call I've ever seen. And especially on that moment, they had the game won.
You know, I was thinking about it, and I've heard what Pete Carroll was saying about it, and I don't think it was that bad because it was just supposed to be a little, junk pass play to kill some time.
Yeah.
From what I understand. And, if they didn't make it, whatever, they got 2 more plays to run it in with Lynch.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that. And then just that one rookie free agent guy makes the play of a lifetime. Like, I would be surprised if we never hear from him doing anything ever again.
Well,
kind of like the Giants receiver from the last time the Patriots.
David Tyree, yeah.
Tyree, that was his name.
Well-
I don't even know his name.
You're right though, because you would think everybody would have been pegged on the running back. This guy just happened to be like, wait, pass. He jumps in, does grab it. I mean, it was a heck of a play by him. So, yeah, and you didn't see it, of course, but I'm sure you've heard enough. What's the talk at school? You're talking about all the kids are saying stuff. What are you hearing?
On Monday, I walked in.
Careful.
Walked in there and I just sat down, talking to my friends. And then all of a sudden, this kid comes in and he's like, "Did you hear about the football game? The Seahawks lost." I was like, "I heard that." And then he started talking like they should have passed. Should have gave it to him.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't watch the game. And then they kept on talking more and more about them. And then I was like, I didn't watch the game. They're like, oh, you didn't watch it? Okay, fine. And then they just walked off and talked to someone else about it.
It's so serious that when I picked Colton up at daycare today, as I walk in, I heard a little kid go, "The Seahawks should have won that game." And I looked at the lady in charge and I was like, sports talk, I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, even in Colton school, they're talking football.
After the curse's crazy miraculous catch where he's juggling and stuff, I did not believe that he caught it until like the 3rd replay.
Yeah, it was
After
hard.
that, I figured they had it.
Full speed, it looked like it hit the ground,
Oh, totally,
for sure.
totally.
But I did hear, you're talking about the no-name guy that made the interception. Tom Brady was offering to give his truck that he won for getting MVP. He was going to give it to that guy because he said he should have been the MVP. So that's kind of cool for Tom Brady. Because did you know
Brady,
that?
I think he can buy his own truck.
Oh, I think so. Did you know that the MVP of the Super Bowl gets Chevrolet usually gives gives them a free truck, just a brand new model, whatever's new coming out. They just, here you go, you're the MVP.
No, luckily it's a boy.
What, girls
if
can't drive trucks?
If
Is that
girls played football, they would be like, I want a different thing.
Well, I'm sure
No.
They don't.
I think a football playing girl would probably want a truck.
Yeah, that's probably true. Just like a kicker or something.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the point is, that guy, no name, should have probably won MVP anyway, and Tom Brady won it because he's a golden boy.
Well,
He offered to give him his truck, so that's pretty cool.
Also, with my school thing, the kids, they really do not like the Patriots, so they were like, the Patriots
Good kids.
obviously cheat.
the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, they cheated before, but they were like, no, they cheated this game.
Oh,
I
whatever.
was like, how? And then they were like, oh, they just cheat.
I don't see how they could have cheated in that game, but I mean the spotlight was definitely on them
Well,
for sure.
Yeah.
So now we got however many months till football season starts again.
What are we gonna do on Sundays? I have no idea.
I mean we
I
got
got my whole weekend's free now.
I think baseball camp's coming up soon, but
Okay.
other than watching her play baseball or
Yeah.
softball, I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
don't really
forget
want to watch
about that.
baseball. So
Yeah.
Daytona's in 3 weeks.
oh, the Great American Race in 3
Mhm.
weeks. You're right. I forgot about that. That's Congo, the NASCAR fan. Like,
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
I thought you meant bikes.
No. That's in July. We'll get to that. That Tour de France,
a
my
whole other
personal
thing.
favorite. So.
I was like, what is that?
So, what do you say we check in on the weekly Minecraft update from
I got
El
to
Boogie over there?
win.
Oh yeah. So let me see. Last time, what happened this last week? Ooh, I found some chickens.
Aha.
So now I can get feathers, and now I can make arrows with my feathers.
Mhm.
So I have a bow, which is crazy because earlier in the game I was fishing, right, and I fished out of this lake just this crazy magic bow.
An enchanted bow.
Yeah, it's an enchanted bow. It's crazy. It's got like 3 enchantments on it. At
No.
least like 2 of them are like level 4. It's insane.
Nice.
I was like, I got this pretty sweet ass bow here. I got no arrows. No
No.
arrows.
Jay, can we get a roll on that?
That's $1.
Is that $1?
That's $1.
We got him.
Well, I got 20
Congo the
right now,
producer.
so I'm gonna
That's
have to-
I
perfect.
didn't watch it. I didn't listen. But anyway, do you know what the enchants were?
One was fire and power.
Flame, power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you just
And
end up?
there's one other one. I don't remember what it
Did
is.
you end up just dying? Like you used it so much you lost
No,
it?
no.
He
Like
had
I
arrows.
just got the ability to make arrows.
Oh, okay.
I've
So you
just
have the
been
bow,
using
you just
it
can't use it.
lately.
Okay.
And I'm kind of saving it for like when I get into some serious monster
Well,
stuff.
bows are great for creepers if they're far away,
Yes,
and then they don't
yes.
ever get close to you to blow you up or anything. Then you can collect the gunpowder and eventually make TNT.
My dad doesn't
Very
like
nice.
using bows.
I don't.
Very
He's
nice.
I'm
a
a sword
melee
guy.
weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I need some target practice. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
now I got arrows, so I can have some target
Here's
practice.
an idea, like you could take fences, like little character, and then put a pumpkin on top and just go pew, 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 ah.
Done. That's what I'm doing.
How far away were your chickens? Were they close, or did you have to run them in?
No, I had to run them in, and in fact, it took me a while to run them in. They were probably more than a day's walk away.
Ooh,
Because
Jeez.
yeah, I've been exploring far and wide. I finally got out of like my little area because the area I'm in is hills
Mhm.
right now.
Oh.
So I went north and I got into like some frozen tundra area,
Nice.
and I went south and I found this giant ass mountain. So that's 2.
That's 2
Uh,
right there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
18
yeah,
more, and he'll give you a 20.
that's about it. I'm looking for some planes though because I want a horse.
Oh
I want a horse real bad.
Yeah.
Do you have a saddle?
I fished 2 saddles out of my lake.
I didn't know you could do that. See, I don't ever fish. I thought you just fish. I didn't
No,
know
no, no.
could
You
actually
can get junk and stuff. And if I remember correctly, I read that one of the enchantments on there that you can put on a fishing rod will actually give you a higher chance to get like random treasure or junk or
Do you
whatever.
fish out of a boat or just off the side?
Either one. You can fish anywhere.
That's awesome. I
That's
didn't know
looting, by
that.
the
Hey,
way.
what? You're usually my Minecraft wiki. Why don't I know all this?
Who knew that?
I did. I'm a fisherman.
Well, you know, I don't fish.
Well, there's
I
a
didn't
problem.
start fishing it until
You can
like
bet I'm
2
gonna
weeks
start,
ago.
though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start fishing.
yeah, yeah. You can get fish obviously, which are pretty good. And then you could get they got like a junk category and a treasure category, I think. So
Nice.
to get treasure, it's pretty.
We're
awesome.
gonna have to do this next time we play. We actually haven't played at all this week. We've been moderately kind of busy.
Yeah.
No.
so-
Oh yeah. Also, last time we started talking about turtles,
Uh-huh.
and you guys didn't let me finish my sentence.
Sorry.
Yeah, when we watched the playback, we realized that
Yeah.
after we started laughing about the turtles, she didn't even finish her thought because
Okay.
we got carried away. So
Okay, so you watch these tutorials.
turtles.
Who cares? Whenever I go into the tutorials,
Boom.
Turtles.
There it is.
Turtles.
Whenever I go in there, I do it in creative because it's funner that way. And then I just get TNT,
Okay.
load all up. Sorry.
So what's in these tutorials? I don't.
Whenever.
Like, what was the last one you did?
They're all the same.
Okay.
But anyway, so you like spawn in this little place and you have nothing. So then it just like shows you everything how to do everything.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it just takes you through all the game, and then is it like the demo mode or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I gotcha.
But if you're like me, then you just skip everything.
Mhm.
I didn't learn how to sprint. What? I didn't learn how to sprint until like halfway. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't learn for a long
Well,
time.
splinting is also very important in case you break your bones when you're out there by yourself surviving.
What is that?
Splinting or breaking your bones? 'Cause-
Splinting.
Oh, splinting is. Never mind.
I broke
Go
my-
through the tutorial again, you might find out.
Or the turtle, for that matter.
Or that.
I'm calling it what I want to call it.
Hey, do your thing.
Okay.
So, hey, real quick on a sad note, you may notice I have a Rooster Teeth shirt on if you're a fan. One of their creative geniuses over at Rooster Teeth, creator of Ruby, that's like their anime, that's what I would call it. It looks like an anime, it's a cartoon that they made. And then also he worked on Red vs. Blue, stuff like that. But their creative person, creative mind, Monty Oum from Rooster Teeth, passed away this week. Sad deal. 33 years old, very young for something like that to happen. It's just horrible. So we just wanted to shout that out. We're Rooster Teeth fans, so just everybody think about, if something could happen like that at any time. So that stinks.
Also, there's something else to it. If there's a little web page where you can donate money for him, and go check that out. Hopefully you will.
Well, it was him and his wife, and he was in the hospital for quite like a week or so. So medical bills racked up. If you go to roosterteeth.com and look through the journals, I think Bernie and CEO Matt, they have like a link, and they did a GoFundMe account to help his wife with medical and probably funeral costs. So if you get a chance to check that out, go ahead and help out if you can.
Yes.
Good idea, Jay. I didn't even think about that. So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Always know.
So, anybody watch any movies this week or anything? I really didn't.
This week I watched a movie called Bridge to Terabithia.
What is it?
Bridge to Terabithia.
What is it about? Actually, wait, have you seen this?
I have not, but I remember it coming out, actually quite a few years ago. It's supposed to be a fantasy thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about this one, not this one kid, but it starts out with this one boy, and he just lives with his mom, dad, and his 4 sisters. Yeah, 2 older, and
Bad
then
news.
there's like 1 6, and then a baby.
Okay.
But anyway, he lives with them, and it's a pretty poor family. So he goes to school and everything. Everybody's mean to him, and then there's this girl who moves in next to him, and
The yak, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
this girl she moves in next to him. Her mom and dad are writers, I guess, and they write about fiction. So this girl, they became friends and everything, but later in the movie, this is sad. She dies.
Why did you say
The
that? If
friend?
People hadn't seen it yet.
Yes.
Well, you just brought this whole show down.
There it is.
That
There
hurt.
it is.
So, out of 10, what would you give this film?
A 9.
A 9 out of
9
10.
pigs out of 10. That's pretty good.
So do you recommend reading the book first before you watch it?
You could just do the movie.
Congo, the sober bartender, ladies and
There he
gentlemen.
is. Coming back through.
And once again, real quick, here's my Pike Extra Stout Pike Brewery from Seattle. Shout out. Continue.
Oh,
Give me a
so
second cap.
you may watch this real quick.
You can continue.
Oh, well, I just told them, watch.
We can do both.
Anybody else watching
They
the
can
movies
both
this week? Because we watched the Super Bowl, but I didn't watch the
Did
movies.
the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What you get? You think of one?
No.
Oh, thought we had one.
I saw that movie that she saw.
Have you seen it?
What?
You have? It's
Yeah.
a pretty good movie.
It was good. Yeah. Horribly sad at the end.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jay.
No, I don't need to watch it. All right.
If you've ever seen any of the Hunger Games movies, the guy who's PETA is in that movie Bridge to Terabithia as well.
Okay.
Which guy?
The boy at the end that goes across the river.
Okay.
Would you equally give this film a 9?
Yeah, I'll knock it down a point for the sadness.
Okay.
Not going to give any spoilers.
Not a
away,
tragedy
but-
fan.
I only
No.
gave it a 9
What did you
because there's just this,
Only a
the
9.
acting. It wasn't really that good. The boy.
The acting was bad?
Yeah, kind of.
That happened.
But
Yeah, the boy, he was crying and everything, and he didn't sound like he was crying at all. It looked really not like he was really crying. Just like he's just going.
So it's kind of like Hayden Christensen on Episode 3 of Star Wars bad?
Okay.
No, he was worse than episode
Yeah.
2.
2, you think?
Oh, totally.
We just watched it not
he's
too long
supposed-
ago.
Yeah, like I do a whole episode on what's wrong
Well,
with
it's just
episodes
like
1, 2, and 3.
Watching 3, like every time he gets all stressed out and yells, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just, I'm always like, horrible actor.
Yeah,
She's like, what do you
terrible
mean?
actor.
I'm like, this
He
is
really
just
is.
horrible. So, who do you think could have played that part better than him? I mean, at the time, they casted him, 90, well, episode 1 was 99, I think.
Yeah. He
Or-
didn't come along till like 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because I don't know a lot, especially at the time. I don't know a lot of the good young actors because he would have had to have been a young actor, and they almost would have had to have gone with like a no name.
Mhm.
I think.
Speaking of that, though, you got the new Star Wars coming out in December. We're inching our way to it.
I love
So excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Makes him shiver.
me. I love Star Wars because it's all the fighting, action.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I love the characters.
This kid is yet to not like a movie that I've showed her. From the stuff that I like and I
Right.
grew up on. I've showed her so much.
Yeah.
And she's yet
Have
to
you seen
dislike.
Indiana Jones yet?
No, she is not.
You're in for a treat.
We should do that sometime, Jay.
Yeah.
We should do some Indiana Jones business.
Chris Pratt's supposed to play the new Indiana Jones.
I did hear about that.
There's a new one.
Well, they're talking about
Yeah.
doing a reboot because they're rebooting everything.
Well, why not?
Oh, speaking of that, the Jurassic World trailer
Oh.
during the Super Bowl.
Amazing.
Super Bowl ads.
Yes, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, most commercials this year were horrible, and they were sad. But the Jurassic World trailer was great, and I cannot wait to see
Well, what
that.
about that one Clash of Clans one? That was funny.
Well, they really. Are you talking about with Liam Neeson?
Yeah,
He was
Yeah.
playing
like,
it, and
That
I
one
will
was pretty
get
good.
they
you.
did the
Yeah,
taken
yeah,
thing
yeah.
with Clash of Clans. That was kind of funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like, I will get you.
But all the sad commercials, like
Oh
it was
my
like you
God.
would see a good one and then you get brought down. Then
Yeah.
you see a good one, you get brought down.
I
Yeah,
was
so-
for the sad one too.
That's good.
Yeah, you don't want to
Save
see
you.
those.
Saved you.
But I'm hoping now, after like the last few years, because I don't know if anyone else thinks this way, but the Super Bowl commercials are not that great anymore.
Sure.
You know, they used to have the classic awesome ones like the Budweiser frogs and all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You know, all those
Budweiser.
stuff. Yeah,
That
it
was
was
funny,
classic.
Yeah.
But now, like you said, half of them are sad.
They were really sad.
This year, half of them, like every year, are freaking car commercials, and I hate car commercials.
Explain to me how an insurance company is going to prevent a tragedy in your
Oh,
family.
it's a huge thing about insurance companies. On all their commercials, they just say, "Oh yeah, insurance saves you from stuff." No, it doesn't.
No, what that
It doesn't save anything.
means is something's still going to happen. You're just going to pay $150 a month
Exactly.
while it happens.
You might
That's
not
not cool.
pay as much money in the end, but there's that. There's car commercials.
Car commercials.
Even most of the Budweiser commercial was like sad up until the last
The dog
point.
one?
Yeah,
that was
because
sad,
I
too.
forgot if they had the puppy and the horse.
Get out of here.
And then the GoDaddy commercials were disappointing this
Yeah,
year.
well, I heard something. I read it may not be accurate or anything, but that they had like a different commercial slotted for it that they made,
Yeah.
but they had to cut it at the last minute and put in whatever crap one that they did show.
Well, I thought maybe Danica was just going to focus on her NASCAR career instead.
Yeah, it's skyrocketing.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 weeks to the Great American
Yeah,
Race.
she's going to win Daytona, I'm sure.
3 weeks. That sounds fun. Well, for you guys.
For us, yeah, we like. I mean, you're going to get into racing. This is your year.
Yeah,
That's
racing
my
is
brother's
good.
thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Colton, racing. We're going to do it.
Mine's
Yeah.
YouTube.
Hey, I think we're about out of time here, so we're going to close this thing out. Colton, you want to come help us close again? Come on
Here
in,
he
buddy.
comes. He's excited. I
That's
see.
like
So $2 in the swear jar this week, both from El Boogie. This puts me in the green for once.
What?
Didn't have to pay no dough. So if anybody has nothing else to say, close this out, sis.
Oh,
Yeah, that's your part.
well, let's take a
Had way
drink.
too
I was
much
like,
to drink. You're out of
Mhm.
control.
you can talk. So if you guys like this, hit the like button. Can't talk. And also subscribe and how many likes?
A couple.
A couple.
We have our dedicated fans.
I mean, you know.
15.
Colton says 15, but that's really reaching.
Yeah, we're not as good as Guys Minecraft right now. Actually, definitely.
And then also, like we said, if you have a couple bucks to throw towards that fund for Monty's expenses and all that stuff would be great. But if not, no big deal. Colton, you got anything you want to say before we shut this show down?
Hopefully you guys all get a like.
Get a like? I thought you said life. I was like, wow, we just got judged.
Good like.
Okay, so hey, we'll be back next week for episode 5. Hopefully we'll see you again later.
Goodbye.